Man, welcome to At This Big Age. Man, the podcast where we talk about hard truths, keep it real, and we just try to be better every day, a little bit at a time. I'm your host, Ken Clark. Today, I got with me my boy, my friend, my brother, Mojo D. What's happening, man?
What's up, my man? How you doing, man?
You ready?
Oh, I am. I am.
Today's topic, man, something been on my mind.
Okay.
You know, people say there's different types of love.
Mm-hmm.
People say like, oh, we have to be accepting and all this other stuff. But I come from the old school, right? Hard, tough love, but realistically, like honesty, being honest with somebody, and ourselves included, is the best compassion, right?
I feel that.
Yeah,
I feel that.
Man, I was listening to your music, man.
Okay.
I was listening to your
What's
music.
the verdict?
Man, when I first listened to it, I was like, my boy got skills. My boy got it. He got it.
Okay.
It reminds me
Appreciate that.
of that fresh out of jail Kevin Gates sound. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah. You know, there was a time when one of the songs, Not Mama.
Okay.
Not Mama. Wasn't 2 a.m.
All right.
Let's see. What song was it?
Was it hard to love?
Nah, it wasn't Hard to Love.
Okay.
Man. It's a part of the song, you know what I'm saying? You slowed it down. And I thought you was going to hit us with the raspy, you know, that little Kevin Gates raspy, you know. But at the end of the day, man, the song was great. You can listen to it on repeat.
I appreciate that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Really, man.
Yeah, man.
Really, bro.
So, but I can tell from your music, right, it's coming from a place of honesty and for the people that you're talking to, like Mama. You know what I'm saying? The compassion that you have for those people. But yeah, man, even what's it? Sucker thought we wasn't gonna slide. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta have balance, man.
Yeah.
What's life without balance?
Right.
You know, I do a lot of melodic songs and I do a lot of rap songs too. I just really I just try to be creative.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like how I'm feeling in the moment. I might have been mad that day and I thought like, hey, let me make this song. Like this how I'm feeling right here. Like I'll shoot some shit up. Though I won't do it, but I'm just saying. Let's put that out there. Allegedly.
I get you.
But yeah, so.
Man, I feel like that honesty you have with yourself and allowing how you truly feel in that moment.
Yeah.
To just have a voice, right, is showing your self-compassion because, you know how many times you have a thought and you don't tell nobody and then it builds and it festers and you look around and we start seeing, man, one of my partners, you know, unalived himself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or even like he went and did something where had somebody been in his corner, like for real, and been honest with him and been like, "Yo, bro, don't go do that."
Yeah.
Example: one of my really good friends, not gonna say his name, called me in the middle of the night one night, and you know, I'll be asleep. Right, my phone is on sleep mode. I wake up early. I go to bed early. Called me, for whatever reason, my phone rang. Yo, what's up? What's happening, bro? He was like, "Man, just talk to me, dude." I'm like, about what? He was like, I got the Glock in my lap. I'm about to go out in these streets. I'm about to go XYZ.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, why you gonna do that, man?
Right.
You got a daughter at home. You got this. You got that.
Yeah.
Career. You got this coming up for you. Like you got different avenues. Man, don't do that, man. You know that is the wrong thing to do. He's like, you know, I appreciate you, but XYZ, this, that, and the third, yada, yada, yada. Blase, blase, blah. You know what I'm saying? He telling me the story, you know, just to keep it real rap and not put all his business out there. But he was just like, yo, man, I feel like that's what I want to do right now.
Right.
You know, I was like, nah, bro, like you can't. You know you can't.
But that say a lot about your character too.
That he called me?
One, that he called you. And two, you were able not to be a yes man to him. You were thinking logically. Yeah. He was thinking emotionally. Right?
Right.
So you weren't being a yes man to him and like putting a battery in his back. You're like, hey man, why you doing that? That's goofy. You know, ultimately that's what you were saying. Like, no, come on, bro. Like, you know. So That say a lot about you, bro.
Oh yeah, man.
For real.
Look at it like that. But I'm just glad my boy's still here.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a little son now. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So he got his daughter, his older daughter. He has a little son. But man, my
shout out to him.
Yeah, shout
out to him, man.
Dad.
Shout out to him.
Good dads, you know. Man, we got a little thing going. A couple of the dads, like I don't have any kids, right?
Okay.
So they laughing. They're like, all right, yeah. Once you get your first one, we go start a only dads. It's gonna be grilling content, just random
Hey man,
stuff.
sign me up, man.
All right,
sign me up, bro.
Dads, man.
Yeah, man. Only dads. Only dads understand being out there on that grill and you know, and being able to give your people a good meal and have the music playing in the back, and you know, to me that's happiness.
Really,
bro. That's true happiness to me, bro.
Okay, you getting your mode, you getting your zone.
Oh man, I love being around family.
Yeah,
the ones I like. Let's put that out there.
I feel you on that one, man.
But yeah, man. So just being out there, only dads, I would definitely sign up for that.
Yep.
Very fast in a hurry. And
then we're gonna have a service, right?
Okay.
All right. So the service comes out. Say your daughter starts dating.
Mm-hmm.
You know the scene in Thieves. What is it? Den of Thieves.
Den of Thieves. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. With 50 Cent daughter.
Yeah. So we pop up in your garage and we're the background. You know what I'm saying? For you to have that conversation.
Yeah.
With your daughter boyfriend.
See, that's the type of dad community we need.
Yeah, man.
That would be hard, man.
Yeah.
I hope I never have a daughter. Just put that out there.
So I mean, for me personally, of course, I want the son. I want, I wanted the fourth. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I already got the nickname. He's gonna be playing sports or doing something, and we're gonna call him Quad.
Oh, Quad.
Yeah, Quad Clark.
Quad Clark.
Yeah,
you know what's so funny? Yeah. I call my son 3.
Yeah,
because he's the third.
Yep.
Hint.
Yeah.
But we call him 3. That's funny that you're gonna call him Quad.
Yeah, man.
Quad.
I'm Trey. So I feel
Trey. Yeah. Gotta keep it going. I hope my son named his son the fourth.
See,
keep the name pushing. Shout out to you, Darren Keith Terhune the third. I love you,
man. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Got the shout out.
Shameless plug.
Yeah. Yep. Man. Another thing, like in terms of our people, right?
Mm-hmm.
We talk about community.
Yeah.
Right. I think that we have the conversations and people just hop on buses, bandwagons, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we need to have the conversations with each other and ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, I don't really want that. I don't really like that. I'm just hopping on this bandwagon because I see
this the thing to do. It's a bunch of sheep out here.
Yes.
It's a bunch of followers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people don't have a mind of their own nowadays. And I think that's why the world is in the place it's in.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We got people so thirsty for attention, not having a mind of their own.
No,
but the biggest thing is being thirsty for attention. Cause now it's so funny, right? Because it's a bunch of millionaires
doing crazy stuff.
That's doing crazy stuff. So people are going to continue to follow those footsteps.
Like Buddy that lost his eye because he let somebody swing him from a backhoe.
Oh my God. I didn't see that. I don't want to see that.
Nobody wants to see that.
But stuff like that is
part of the problem.
What people is part of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
and what's so crazy, that's what people want to see.
Yeah.
They want to see that.
Keeps you glued to a screen.
Come on.
Did you see this?
Hey, from before me and you were here.
Yep.
That was the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It
was on pots. He was drawing the story on pots.
But yeah, man. So
man, we definitely gotta be more honest. Definitely got to be more honest. I think people are afraid to hurt other people's feelings. I think people are afraid to hurt people's feelings. I don't want to hurt their feelings. Nah, fuck that.
No, be honest.
Yes.
I always give people a disclaimer.
Mm-hmm.
Like whenever I'm going out to play my music to people, I always say like, hey, tell me the God honest truth.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the only way I can grow.
Mm-hmm.
I look in the mirror and tell myself the truth.
Yeah.
right? And I'm gonna give you one of those, and I'm not gonna go deeper. But one is, I want to change my body.
Okay, you did mention that in the song, Mama,
in my mama's song.
Yeah,
that's true, and I haven't done it yet. But I've been truthful with myself, and I see opportunities for growth. And shout out to my boy. I have a boy I work with, my boy Trent.
Okay.
He was telling me one day, we was talking about just weaknesses that we have. He was like, man, you know what? We need to dish the weakness word. It's an opportunity to grow. So that's it. When you look, when you hear weak, you kind of feel it got a degrading tone to it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so how you speak to yourself is everything. So it's an opportunity to grow. You know what I mean? You peep an opportunity like, hey, oh, there's an opportunity. I can get better here. You know, look at it that way. Tell yourself that, and it will change how you move.
You run away from that pressure point and that pain point of it being a weakness. If it's opportunity, you're going to run to opportunity.
You hear me?
All these people buying $2 pick threes. You know what I'm saying? An opportunity to win the lottery, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, we gonna get you in the gym, man. We gonna get in. Now I'm in the gym in the morning, except on the weekends, because 8 a.m. I'm at my desk. But
got you.
The sometimes them 6 a.m. workouts, you're sitting there like, it's an opportunity to get better and bigger. It's an opportunity to get better and bigger.
Yeah.
So we in here.
Yeah.
But mentally, I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
I'm here physically, but mentally, I'm not there. I feel
that's that discipline that kicks in. And that was something that I was lacking. You know what I mean? But I have made baby steps. Number one was my diet. I never really ate horribly, too bad. I'm a juice fanatic. Ooh. Oh my God.
So what kind of juices? Give me your top three juices.
I'm going to give you easily.
Okay.
I'm going to go, number one, I'm going to go to Black Delicacy Kool-Aid.
Okay. Kool-Aid. That's
Don't drink it anymore. I mean, Kool-Aid is juice. That's you, but Kool-Aid is, what would you put it? If it had
sugar water. That's sugar water.
Which is juice.
I'm talking about
if it's not juices. Fresh juice.
Okay.
So, I drink a lot of natural juices too. Okay. So I keep a bunch of lemons and limes, and I just sweeten it with agave. That's kind of my thing, right? But sometimes I go to the gas station and let me grab an Arizona, right? But Arizona's 1 cup, 30, 40 grams of sugar. You see what I'm saying? One of those 40 grams of sugar. You try to go green tea. Oh, I'm gonna go to green tea.
Go Arizona though.
I'm telling you,
crazy.
And shout out to Arizona for not changing their prices. I mean, I understand
they changed their recipes though.
They really?
Yes.
I haven't.
Arizona, unless it's a Michigan thing, and the Michigan flavor tastes different than Louisiana flavor, because the snack lady in college, we used to go to her office. She was at the university college, right? So basically like the freshman classes, and like for people that might not have tested too well, they had to go through university college to make, get back on track. So she had an admin office at the university college, and she also would sell like chips, candies. She had a little refrigerator. Okay. So for $1, right? Yeah. Get you an Arizona, get you a water. $2, get you an Arizona and a Snickers or some chips, right? Just little snacks for the kids to keep them out of, having to go across the street or going anywhere else. If you're going to spend the same money going to the gas station, might as well spend it here. Right. But I'm telling you, I think like junior year, it was every day I was getting 2 or 3 of those mango Arizonas. So I feel
man, I was in Arizona, man. What? I used to do the lemon flavor Arizona iced tea, and I would grab me like a bag of chips. I kind of got an old soul when it comes to my taste buds. Okay. So I was a salt and vinegar dude in high school. Like, to me, certain chips are, classified as like an old people food. Or I mean, salt and vinegar, you got old people foods, right? Yeah. So salt and vinegar was my things, and pork rind. Shout out to my grandmother, RP. Okay. My grandmother, but pork rinds.
I've never really have I tried them before? I don't think I've tried them before.
Don't step into the light, my brother.
I've had crackling.
Cracklings, same thing.
I know, but I don't eat the fat or the skin part. I only eat the meat part.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So I just
So you like chicharrones. Basically, that's what they are.
But
like
chicharrones are the same thing as pork rinds.
Yeah.
It's just a little more seasoned.
You know what? I'm gonna step back from this conversation because I'm not sure.
Let's go back to the juices, man. Top 3 actual
juices.
God-made juices.
God-made juices.
Yeah.
God-made juices.
Apple juice,
cranberry
pineapple.
juice.
Okay.
Apple juice, of course. And orange juice. Orange juice is crazy, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, out of those 3, which one would you put as number 1?
Okay, my list is different. List is different.
Okay, let me hear your list.
All right. Martinelli's apple juice, number 1.
Oh, you went specific.
Yeah, because Martinelli's is the superior apple juice. The glass apple and the larger.
Arguably.
Then I like red grape juice.
Okay.
And then white grape juice.
Okay.
So that's my top 3 in that order.
Okay, got you.
Martinelli's apple juice, red grape juice, white grape juice.
Oh, you know what I forgot?
Ooh.
I forgot because I heard the red word. Ruby red grapefruit juice.
Okay.
Again, I told you.
Spray.
Let's go back to what I said. I'm an old soul sometimes. And ruby red. I'm gonna say this. I used to not be a fan of grapefruit at all.
Yeah.
Right. But as my palate matured, I love grapefruit juice. And when I was younger, when I go to like certain breakfast restaurants and stuff like that, even just a regular restaurant, they always offer grapefruit juice. And today, they don't. And that's so surprising to me. Like, I paid attention to that.
A lot of things aren't in the restaurants anymore.
Like, no more grapefruit juice? Like, why would you do away with grapefruit juice?
After COVID, they got rid of grapefruit juice and quality service.
Quality service for sure.
Yeah, man.
The type of people that you see in these restaurants now that they have running them or trying to be servers and stuff like that they are horrible.
You know?
And guess what? The businesses their back against the wall.
Yeah. Because the service isn't there. People don't want to come back.
People don't want to come back to work. Ever since after COVID, everybody turned to entrepreneurs. So,
and shout out to everybody that started an actual business and got a PPP loan in COVID. You know, doing it.
I work for a bank, and I'm a mosey on by that one there. But a lot of people,
the ones that
we were set down a lot of stuff. Yeah, man, that's crazy, bro. But yeah, the ones that did start businesses, shout out to y'all. Yeah. I hope you guys are thriving. Yeah, you know,
your brand is strong. Keep the brand strong.
Yeah,
keep the brand strong, man. I think at the end of the day, man, the day gone in, but also people, if we didn't care as much about what others thought, right? And we made sure that internally we took care of ourselves more. We're gonna be a lot better. We're gonna be a lot better.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Working, talking to people every day, man. Sometimes I have to stop them and be like, hey, I'm not the source of your frustration. So you're clearly frustrated. I'm not the source of that, so don't take that out on me. I'm here to help. That's
true. Have you ever seen this movie called The Forge? It was on Netflix. It was like a faith-based movie.
The Forge?
Yeah, it's called The Forge. I think it's The Forge, but I think it's just Forge. I think it's one word.
Forge?
It's one or the other.
You know, I'm a cinephile, but I'm not sure if I've seen that. It doesn't.
That's cool. It's a great movie. It's about a young dude he's trying to find his way, end up stumbling across this guy. He was trying to get a job at this warehouse. He ended up running into the CEO, and the CEO kind of like started mentoring him. That was kind of like the stipulations, like, hey, I got to mentor you for you to come here and work.
Okay.
But it was something that he said in that movie, and he said, be a fountain and not a drain. So when people, again, I work a customer facing job as well, being a financial service representative. And people come in with bad energy all the time, right? I don't choose to become a drain in that situation. I become a fountain. And I don't match their energy. I hate that word, matching the energy, right? If I feel like I have to be a certain way with you, like to deal with you, I'm going to do away with you. I should be able to be totally me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, he said like be a fountain. Like, so usually that's what I do. I always change the dynamics in spaces I frequent or I'm in. You know what I mean? So
that's because you're 6'9".
Outside of my stature.
Man, it was funny, man. What'd you say the other day? Talking about some, hold on, wait. You making a size joke? Like, nah, man, you understand. You understand what I'm going through.
Yeah, man.
Man,
yeah.
At the end of the day going in.
For sure.
We got to be a fountain. I like that. I'm going to use that.
Yeah.
Be a fountain.
Yep.
Got to be honest. You got to start with ourselves.
Yep.
We look at ourselves in the mirror, but with our circle. And if we do that within our circle, right, our circles are always going to get better.
Yep. That's true. That's true.
I like that, man.
Yeah, that's true. You got to help the circles.
Man.
You got to be you got to lift people up. And again, we're going to go back to that word. We got to be fountains for people around us.
Sir.
So, yeah.
Man. Well, I appreciate y'all coming hanging out with us for a little bit. Catch y'all next time. Peace.